Brother Alan Wright is first. Then I see Terrific Terry Mobley is second. Barbara Kaufman is third. It is about that time. Linda Kelly is fourth. Linda Love is fifth. Monia from Ruin Thai Cuisine is sixth. Brother Keith Kimball is sixth. Lily Reddick is seventh. Faye Love is eighth. Hey, friend. Is friend watching? Hey, friend. Monica is ninth. And Margie Jefferson is 10th. Good to see my cousin Marion Jones on. Thank you all so much for being a part of this very special Friday Night Live. You have to find out later why it's so special. Good to see Maria on with us. Carletha is on with us. Good to see Lou Phelps. Thank you so much for joining us, Lou. Hello, Sarah. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Maria. Oh, friend said hello. Well, hey, friend. And that is Aviana. That is our youngest Friday Night Live member. So she is on with us. She is 4 years old, and she's been a good girl this week. So hello to her. Good to see Michelle on and Mr. Bill. Good to see Kay on. Hello. And Barbara want me to tell the Martins hello. I will do that. Good to see Reverend Von Mitra Jackson on. Tam Reeves is in the house as well. So everybody behave. We have Carolyn Scott on with us as well. Barbara Pinckney is on, and very good. You did right. You did right. You did right. Joycette, yes, today is Joycette's birthday. So we congratulate Mama Charlotte for what she's done. Good to see Dana B. Barbara Askew is on. Hello. Camilla is on as well. And Gloria is on for her family reunion. That's what I'm talking about. Virginia. What part of Virginia? Sabrina Scales is on with us, as well as Linda Frazier. Thank you for being a part of our evening. I'm trying to get something real quick. Let me see. There we go. Is there a way for the city to set up self-defense classes for women through the police department? I guess they could. I know that there are some community partners that do self-defense classes. Good to see Pastor Thurman Tillman on with us. Thank you, sir. Hope you are doing well. Julia Dinkins is on as well. Pete Silver, Dr. Pete Silver is on. And I know where Dr. Pete Silver is. And I have to figure out whether I'm going to tell you now or wait till later, but we're going to figure that part out. Good to see Angela Kirkland on with us. And Virgil Coleman is watching. So thank you, Virgil, for being on with us. Yes, we are all wishing Joycette a happy birthday. And she's in Massachusetts. Yes, Miss Faye, I will do that. I will do that. Good to see Lisa is on from St. Louis, Missouri. Camila is on. Wow, she is on and pretty much on time. Good to see Ann Morris on. Hello, Ann. Good to see Latasha Jarrett is on with us. Marie Green is on with us as well. And Yolanda is in Wilmington, Delaware. So I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Coach Cassell Bell is on from Jacksonville, Florida. So good evening to you. Pastor William Eason is on. Sage Brown, hey man, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Andre Patterson is on. And happy birthday. I think you just had a birthday as well. So thank you for being with us. And Keith Kimball is asking for prayers for their loved one, Kiran Kimball, on tomorrow. So we will do that. Mama Marsha is on. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Alan says, share, 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 because we care, and we do. Miss Strawberry is on with us. Hello. We are so glad that you are with us on tonight, as they say, on tonight. I don't understand why they say it like that, but on tonight. Monica Holcomb is on, and Cindy says hello to everybody. Let's see. There we go. All right. Anyway, thank you all so much for being a part with us. LaWanda Tillman has joined us. So good evening to you. Brand Grant is on. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Good to see Snowy is on as well. And we are sending out love to the Kimball family, as well as Judge Stokes and her family. Their services are tomorrow as well. Good to see Joe Davitt on. Good evening to you. And to all of you who are joining us today, Felicia Geiger is on. Thank you. Lorette Roberts says, thank you for these live casts. Thanking me. I'm thanking you for coming on. Felicia Geiger is on. Hello as well. Good to see Jennifer Davenport is on with us. And so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get to it. Good to see LaMonica Graham on. Thank you for joining us. So you know it's Friday, and you know what happens on Fridays. So no matter where I am, no matter where you are, no matter what time it is, I'm trying to figure out, I tell you, how we get down today. Audrey Roundtree as well. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It is Friday, July the 18th, 2025. And you know what happens every single Friday night. We're going to go ahead and get into it. I was looking for E. Joyce Paris, and E. Joyce Paris has shown up. Thank you for being here with us. Tom Taylor says hello. We say hello back. So, as we do every single Friday night, what do we want you to do? We want you to first, give us. We want you to like our page. Just go ahead and like the page. Like the page, share the page. I'm trying to get the glare out. It's a little difficult for me to do it right like this. Let me see. Want you to like the page. Like the page, share the page. Like the page, share the page. Good to see Shauna Moss on. Good to see Ollie Thomas on. with us. Like the page, share the page. I want you to like the page, share the page. See, last week I was really in a bind, and I went live at 3 o'clock so that the streak will remain unbroken. And I went live and at 3 o'clock, and some of y'all missed out because you didn't like the page. Since you don't like the page or follow my page, you don't get updates when I go live. And that's what happened. I went live, and some of y'all missed out. But we did an abbreviated version at 3 o'clock because I was on the move. But we did get Friday Night Live done. We just got it done on Friday afternoon. Christy Ellis, good evening to you. Thank you. Lisa is on. Monica, I will get to that in one moment because we know what week it is. So go ahead, like the page, share the page, like the page, share the page. And then, of course, as we always do every Friday night, let's go ahead and get into it. It would not be a Friday night unless we send love to our girl, Tara. And you know how we do that. Although I'm trying to see how to do it on this keyboard. I gotta figure that part out. Okay, there we go. There we go. Or maybe I didn't get it right. Okay, let me see. There we go. Let me see. I'm having some emoji issues right now. Let me see. Chat, Howard is on with us. Hey, Chat, hope you're doing well. So we're sending out love first to, whoa, wait, stop. So the Queen has arrived, Mrs. Sadie Campbell, the wonderful Queen of Friday Night Live, our eldest member, our most seasoned member, the Queen of Friday Night Live, Miss Sadie Campbell. She is 100 years old. She's literally 100. She keeps it 100. And we're so glad to see Mother Sadie Campbell on. And so thank you, ma'am, for joining us. We're happy that you are here with us. Good to see Jacqueline Jones-White. Hope you and the family are coming along. Flossie David is on as well. We had see Michelle on. Thank you for joining us. We see Sarah Stevens, Liberty City's finest and Liberty County's finest. Kathy Brown Grant is on with us as well as we show love to our girl Tara. Robert Richards is showing love to giving homage to Mama Sadie. Let me see. So then we going for Lupus, our Lupus Warriors. Good to see Mama Julia Carter on with us. And Monica, I have not forgotten your request. I just had to move it in sequence. I just have to move it all in the same way. So, Watkins, how you can set up a meeting with me to come up with a solution for the youth to focus on positivity. You can call our office, and I will be more than glad to put you in contact with our team members who are doing that work. So just call and we will connect you to the right people. That is correct. August the 12th. That's right. August the 12th, Mama Sadie Campbell will be 101 years old. Good to see Marsha Scott on with us. Sarah Malone is on. Good to see my brother Angelo Bosco is on with us as well. We're sending out love to the Lupus Warriors, Miss Toya Goody, and all of our other Lupus Warriors as well. Thank you, Trine. I appreciate you. Thank you all for being a part. But yeah, if you just call the office, we will get that connected. We have people who want to help, and so we got plenty of work for people to do. Okay, let me see. Let me see. 1, 2. Dr. Silva, I'm trying my best to keep it all in the middle of the road. Ms. Toya says Brooklyn stands with me. I am appreciative of that. To those that are multiple sclerosis warriors, we have that as well. And Maria says she's wanting us to support her art painting and exhibition, Barrow History Courthouse in Wanda, Georgia. Barbara Dolores, thank you for joining us. And then, of course, we are doing multiple sclerosis. And we're all glad that you are all with us. We appreciate you being with us. Yeah, Zoe missed me at the Ossoff rally. Yeah, they came to my schedule after, and I'd already committed to be gone. So, it happens. I told them they got to schedule with me before they pick dates like that. They want me to be there. Stoney, my beautiful niece Cheyenne Stoney is on as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Saya, good to see Keith on as well. Lita, good to see Lita. Glad to see Pastor Andre Osborne on with us. Vandalyn Van Johnson, the real Van Johnson, is on. Good to see you. Thank you. And good to see Renee. Renee Williams Sweetland. How are you? Where have you been? But thank you for joining us. Ned, Lynn, good to see you. Appreciate you being here with us here on this wonderful day for a variety of reasons. I will tell you, of course, that I am on the road, I'm on the move, and I'm on a different day that you're on. I'll just leave it like that. I'll tell you where and why later, but I'm on a different day that you're on right now. But today I am grateful today for week number 278. 278 straight weeks. That is 1,948 days. That is 5 years and 4 months. Every single Friday night, 64 straight months. 64 straight months. No matter where I am, no matter where you are in the world, no matter what time zone it is, as they say, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you. And so that has been demonstrated again, and I am grateful. Good to see the Honorable Gabrielle Nelson, the Mayor Pro Tem of the great city of Port Woodworth, Georgia. Thank you so much for being a part of our Friday Night Live. But yeah, 278. I remember some of you were there our very first day in March of 2020. And we were concerned about COVID. And now 5 years later, 5 years, 4 months later, 278 weeks later, we have built community from the city of Savannah to now places all over the world. Good to see our Maven of Small Businesses on, Marjorie Young. And then we have Audrey King, who is snuck in, so good to see you as well. Michelle 278, Mia 278, Picola Benton is on. Good evening. And so I owe this all to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Barbara, stop. You're not a detective. We have our own detectives, and I'll leave it at that. But I got your point, so thank you. Again, 278 weeks, and we are still here building community from Savannah, Georgia, and I am grateful to all of you for helping us to be here. I am currently on assignment, assignment of huge historical, spiritual, emotional, economic proportions. And I can't wait to get back to tell you more about it. But it has been an absolutely amazing week. And for someone like me who has been the recipient of many, many amazing weeks, I will tell you this is probably one of the most amazing in my young, you heard me, I said in my young life. But it has been an amazing, amazing journey as I continue to move in and about. And again, so grateful for all of you being a part of this journey, and grateful for technology allowing us the opportunity to be able to communicate with you. So getting right to it, as you know, Barbara Kaufman, you be cool, you be nice, you be nice, you be nice, you be nice. But I will tell you this, the city council has been on hiatus. We have taken a summer break, so to speak, where we're not having meetings for several weeks. Has allowed us some opportunities to get some relaxation, to be able to reset. Not only the Team Savannah in terms of the council, but also Team Savannah in terms of our staff. Good to see Tim Feathers of Savannah's very own roly-poly. And I will get back by there soon. I do need some roly-poly in my life. Cynthia Smalls is on with us as well. And so, again, we're very grateful for having the fortitude to be able to continue to press through. Robin McDaniel Beckett's on from Kansas City, Missouri, wherever she might be today. And we're just so grateful again for the opportunity to be among you all. Good to see Sharon Renee Smith Taswell, and you all know we're still giving her love. So y'all keep Sharon and her family in your prayers. She just funeralized her son, and so you know why I could not be there, Sharon. But know that I promise you, my heart and spirit was with you. Thank you very much. Yeah, good to see Gloria MacArthur on. Thank you. Hello. Buddy Ware is here. So good to see you. And Barbara, the answer is yes, I have. Again, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. You wanted off too. Well, see, Net, all you have to do, you have something called vacation leave that you get a chance to take an opportunity to do that. So you do. I hope you will take the opportunity to take some time to be able to do that. So anyway, so we are continuing to move in and around our city. Good to see Pastor Kia Stone White. Thank you for joining us here on our Friday night get together. We call it Friday Night Live, and we appreciate it and grateful for all of you as well. Zoe said, did I hear about the river on Bull Street from SCAD site hitting the water main? Not necessarily. Good to see Alderman Dietrich Leggett. from the city of Savannah, Alderman District 2, holding some things down for me while I'm doing this work. And so I'm appreciative for him. Appreciate that he is a part of the team, and he is a hardworking servant of the people. And so I appreciated him for what he does for us, what he does for me. So this might be a little bit abbreviated. Again, I want the opportunity to share. I promise you next week there will be a full accounting of a little bit of everything that you need to know, want to know. Good to see Stacey Williams on. Thank you for joining us. But if there are any questions that I can answer, excuse me, I'll go ahead and I will answer those right now. I'll go ahead and open up our Friday Night Live experience a little bit early so that I can answer any questions that you have. We are keeping Judge Tammy Stokes on our prayer list. As you know, Judge Stokes is a good, faithful member of Friday Night Live, and she lost her husband, Dr. Larry Stokes, and their service is tomorrow. And so want you to keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Good to see Barbara Foster on as well. And Nathaniel Smalls, congratulations, I think, are in order. You have been elevated in your ministry. So congratulations. I am very, very proud of you. And we just hope that you continue to grow and glow and strive and achieve. So congratulations to you in your endeavors. So any questions, anything I can answer during this abbreviated version, this abbreviated on location version of Friday Night Live. Anything. Good to see Andrea Reed Clark. She had a birthday recently, and you know why, hopefully, you know why I did not come. I was headed to come to your birthday event, and then we got the word of the shooting going on over there at Oglethorpe Mall. So that is the reason I could not join you, but I was on my way to you. Net wants to know the alternative location for event use when Johnny Mercer goes under renovation. There are a bunch of alternate locations. They may not necessarily be as accessible or as affordable as the Johnny Mercer. But you know, in terms of theaters, you have the Trustees Theater, you have the Lucas Theater, both are owned by Scan. And then you have event space all over. I see Bishop Matthew Odom has joined us from the Temple of Glory, and I know that the Salter Hall, I believe it's called, is open for rentals as well. So you can contact them. There are a variety of places. Good to see Miss Williams and the Young Men of Honor on with us as well. Miss Tillman wants some pink and green bracelets. I'll see. If Pastor says you've been a good girl, then perhaps we might be able to arrange that. But anything that's on burning on your minds and hearts this evening. Good to see Byron McCoy on with us. Thank you for joining us. Any questions? Anything? Like I said, it's a little bit of a Zoe. Do we have gang fear in the city? No, I don't think we have gang fear in the city. We have challenges like everybody else as it relates to that. But we think the gang of good is bigger than the gang of bad. So we'll be dealing with the gang of good. Tam Reads reminds us that we have new laws as it relates to landlord-tenant relationship. And so she wants to let us know that. Stacy wants to know the young men, she knows when the guys were arrested for shootings, their pictures are put on the site, the comments got ugly, some threats were made. Can we not show photos of these people? The answer is no. State law allows that if someone is arrested, and if they are an adult or if they're charged as an adult, their pictures are public information. And there are websites that now curate that information and will put those information out there. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's probably one of the best viewed websites in our entire community. So, yeah, that's the law. Georgia Davis, good evening. Thank you. Michelle, I love you too. Look, Camilla says she wants pink and green braces too. Her birthday is next week. Tandra Bradshaw, good to see you. Zoe, that's right. We have the gang of good and the gang for good. So thank you. And Byron, you know, there are a lot of reasons people don't necessarily speak up. I mean, some people feel like it's none of their business. Good to see Felicia Schumann on. Some people fear retaliation. You know, as I've said before, and it went a little bit viral, that, you know, I said I was snitch. I am. I mean, I'm just of the opinion that evil men prosper and good men do nothing, and good men say nothing. And I'm just not, you know, I'm at the stage of my life where I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. And so, you know, I'm just at that point now. I mean, you get to a point where you realize that you have to be able to be bigger and stronger than those who want to do you harm. And so, you know, you call a spade a spade. Referencing kind of where I am, if you taste gin, you say it's gin. If you taste water, you say it is water. Yeah, Stacey, I heard about it. I heard it really got crazy, and I hope that law enforcement is monitoring it, and I will make sure that they are. Now, Barbara Kaufman is talking about pink green bracelets with matching earrings for pierced ears. Kathy Middleton, hello. Thank you, Bishop Odom. Savannah's blessed to have you, sir, as well, and I appreciate your thoughts and your prayers and your friendship. And throughout my recent experience, I want you to know how much I really do appreciate you. And I hope that things went well last Sunday for the great Pastor Sammy Kenty, who was honored at the Temple of Glory. So I hope it was a great time, and I hope you know that I wish I could have been there with him, but I'm sure that he had an amazing time. And thank you so much for being willing to honor this great servant, this great community leader who has served us so well. Good to see Eric Fulcher on from SavannahHerald.com checking in. Pamela Sams is on. Again, we're open for questions and stuff. Again, I think I'm going to wait to really talk about my experience when I have the chance to talk about my entire experience. Good to see Tavon Williams on, and I know that you are recuperating, so I hope that you are doing well. I hope you are feeling better. So I hope you are feeling better. So thank you for tuning in. But any questions, anything I can answer? Today we are answering questions. I don't have a lot of commentary. Again, we're a little bit in a little different zone than we're usually in. But of course, Friday Night Live comes on, and I was just appreciative to be with all of you. Mr. Alvernia Jackson is on with us. Thank you for joining us as well. Savannah Dawn, thank you. Good evening. Thank you for being with us. We are glad that you have taken your Friday night as well. Lance Robinson is on saying the #1 Facebook Live show in America hosted by Mayor. Okay, I'll take that. Good government from East Point, Georgia. Thank you. East Point has a pretty phenomenal mayor in the person of Mayor Dina Holiday Ingram, who is a great mayor of East Point, Georgia. And appreciate being with her on our mayoral journey together. But thank you so much, Lance. I appreciate that. Robert says Cat needs to get the van off the number 4 route and return the regular buses on it. Robert, have you called Cat to let them know about that? I hope that you have. Good to see Lahoma Scott is on. Thank you for joining us. Jean Joan Daniel is on. Hello. Zoe, thank you so much. I am hoping to be back home very, very soon as well. Bishop Odom reports that everything was great. And thank you. And of course, we love Pastor Kente and Lady Gwen. Again, magnificent public service. And I'm glad that Bishop Odom and the Temple of Glory gave them their due. Angelo DiMaggio, it is good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Trine says, do I know what will become of Schumann Middle School? I do not. I know right now it's supposed to be an administrative complex, but I don't know really what's going on with that. Good to see the Griots herself, the storyteller, the author, the writer, Zane Beyond Words is on with us. And guess what? Y'all know school is getting ready to come back in, right? So I don't know, is it me or is it them? It used to be when I was growing up, summer seemed like it take forever. Now summer is over like in 2 weeks. I think today is the 19th. I think August the 4th, these kids are back in school. And I think that teachers and administrators go back on Monday. Sorry. I mean, dang. I mean, it just seemed like it just came. It just seemed like it was here. It seemed like that it just went just that quick. Hey, Pinky, how Mama doing? I need you to tell Mama I asked about her and tell her what happened, why I couldn't be with y'all for the great birthday celebration. Thank you, Michelle and Mr. Bill. Thank y'all for joining us. We appreciate you. What happened to the West Side property? It used to be Bartow Homes. Anything about it, Mr. Hall? I do not know. Bartow Homes, the property that used to be there. Well, let me go back. I want to thank our great young Miss Jackson, a young man of honor. She's singing out love to the Savannah Water Company. I appreciate that. We should get it right. It should be right. So thank you for that. The property, it used to be Bartow Homes, is now owned by the Salvation Army. And so I think they are raising money to be able to put a site there. And I do not know about the shoe shop there. Coach Cassell Bell is getting ready for football season, and we know we are looking forward to that. Yolanda Harris says they always start back on your birthday on August the 3rd, but it is the 4th this year. Well, you know what? I mean, Ned, when I was growing up, well, in New York, and it may be a New York thing, but in New York, we always went back the day after Labor Day. It was always the day after Labor Day we went back to school. So the first day of school was usually a Tuesday, but we got out of school at, mid to late June. It was like the last week of June we got out. So we had all of July and all of August out. And then we went back at the beginning of September. So a little bit different here for different reasons. We know, it gets hot. It just gets hot. So, yeah. Good to see brothers Sean, J, Christopher. Maybe not. I heard about it, but I'm not sure I'm even in town. So, yeah, I will see. They have us running. Linda Frazier says she's back on the 28th and the kids will return on August the 4th. All right. Regina Young, hey, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us. All right, Pastor Tillman, that's right. August is almost here. See, I didn't know what you were going to do, so you got to let me know what you have available, because I do want the tradition to continue. The tradition must continue. So yes, I am looking forward to coming back to the historic First African Baptist Church. Good to see Yolanda Harris on as well. Loretta is in Virginia. Zane, that's right. We returned after Labor Day. And then, of course, on the 23rd, we're sending out love to Deacon Alvin Kimball, the father of our brother Keith Kimball. Thank you very much as well. Joyce said, what are you doing in Massachusetts saying good night? You grown. You can stay up a little while longer. It is hot. You had to do a 2-day practice in the heat. Hey, Rachel, I mean, it's good to see you. And we hope you're hanging in there, Rachel. Thank you. Good to see Brother Akeem McMichael on. Georgia used to be after Labor Day. See, I mean, in New York, we were always after Labor Day. And even when I used to come down for the summers, we would be down for a minute, right? We would be down for a minute because they would actually start school while we were still down south. And then we would come back. They're still waiting on part 2 of my message, The Transformer. It is coming. I do need to finish that. So I'll be looking forward to that. Any other questions or anything else I can answer, I would be happy to answer them. Be very happy to answer them. Okay, so, all right, see, look at that. Sister LaWanda Tillman asked the question, and Sister Felicia Cuthbert answers the question. That's what we do here at Friday Night Live. We are a wealth of information. We have a bunch of information out there. So Joycette is going to the casino for her birthday. I hope you don't spend too much, but I hope you win something and you bring your mayor back something as well. Do you have Mama Charlotte with you? Good to see Joya Dinkins on with us, but I don't see Richard Dinkins. Okay. They didn't last due to get out later, okay? Nicole Choice is saying hello, that's right. Oh, there's Richard Dinkins. Okay, all right. Everything is okay. And thank you, Mother Sadie Campbell. Thank you for your thoughts and your continued prayers for us. And I hope that you all do continue to pray for me. It has been quite a journey. I cannot wait to tell you about all that's been going on. Deatra Brown, thank you for joining us. It has been an amazing week. Scott Brown, good to see you again. To be able to make sure that I protect everyone who is with me. Yay for New Ross and my Macau Square tomorrow. I want to make sure that I just wait because the story is still being written. But I will tell you, I have some amazing things to tell you. I have some amazing things to tell you. I have been on a life-changing journey. I've been on a life-changing journey. And I will tell you this, that when you're on a life-changing journey, it is an absolute waste of time if your life doesn't change when you on a life-changing journey. We all have these moments in time, and I've had that somewhat over the last couple of weeks, in which there is a detour to your journey. And so when you have a life-changing journey, then your life needs to be able to change. And it should change for the better. If something occurs to be able to change your trajectory, then your trajectory should be different than you were before. For what is the purpose of a life-changing journey if your life doesn't change. I'm feeling that. Let me see. Katrina says she needs to talk to me. Okay. Well, we're glad you're with us. You can inbox me, and I'm kind of in movement right now, so inbox me. But hey, good to see Lenora. Good to see my great friend, the great mayor of Thunderbolt, Georgia, Mayor Dana Williams. Thank you for joining us as well. But it is true. Many of us have gone through life-changing journeys, and we have not changed. If you're on a life-changing journey and something has occurred to be able to change your direction, your trajectory, your speed, then you are headed in a different place than you were before. And so I guess what I'm saying is don't waste the life-changing journey. If it's a life-changing journey, then change. Change your life. If it's a life-changing journey, then change your life. Good to see Lamb on as well. And I don't know what that means, but for me, that is what this week has been, an absolute phenomenal week. I cannot wait to tell you about it. I'm not going to tell you right now because it is still being written. Good to see all the women, Estella and Shabazz. Thank you for joining us. It's still being written, and I want to see how this journey plays out. Because when I tell you the story, I want to tell it to you in its full context. And when I tell you about it in its full context, I want to be able to tell you about what does that mean for our city, because our city is on a life-changing journey. Our city is engaging and involving ourselves like we have never engaged before. And so what I've been meditating about is how are we going to change? Because our journey has been changed. Oh, that's fireworks. I thought somebody was shooting or something. But anyway, that's it's a life-changing journey. And I don't ever want anything. And we all have these things. We have these things in the road that make us detour. And sometimes we really get upset because we detour, because it has taken us off of the path that we thought we were on. But I'm convinced that we go through these things. Cynthia, thank you. I do not know, but I will find out. I do not know when we're going to pave the road. I think there has to be some, obviously, some significant repair there. So I will find out. But yeah, we have to think and do bigger and better. The question is, you have to be able to recognize that you are on a journey. Secondly, you have to recognize that something has changed your journey, and that you don't become bitter that your journey has changed, but become better because the journey has changed. And so recognizing that your journey has changed, recognizing that you become better and not bitter because your journey has changed. And the question is where is my journey leading me? Understanding who the captain of your journey is, but where is this journey leading me? if I did not have life-changing journeys when, from my earlier days, I would not be where I am. Think about that. I mean, there were a variety of things that has changed, that made me change. Good to see red strawberries on. And these things have positioned me, I mean, like, everything. I mean, from what elementary school I went to, that changed when I went to a different junior high school. When I went to one junior high school in Brooklyn, I went to another one, that changed my trajectory to what high school I went to. The fact of how I graduated, when I graduated, changed the trajectory that the college I went to, because for me, if I was a year older, I probably would not have gone to Savannah State. I was 16 years old, and my parents wanted me to be better supervised, and I was like, I'm out their house, I'm out. So I said, I'm gonna go to Savannah State. You see what I'm saying? So all of those things, it affected me to Savannah State. And had I, stayed in the majors that I was in, that I chose because it sounded good to the women, then my trajectory would have changed there. When I went, back to Brooklyn, if I stayed in Brooklyn, my trajectory, would have changed. But no, I came back and did graduate school and stayed here. And then, it was just, when you think about your life, you think about those moments where you could have gone left or right, and you went wherever the circumstances carried you, and that's where you are. And you can't spend your entire life, and sometimes we spend our entire lives, unfortunately, mad at the journey, or mad because of where the journey led us. Good to see Bernice Jefferson on from Las Vegas. Wow, that's a place to go. But we're mad at the journey. We're mad at the circumstances. And Andre, tell Mama I'm upset about. I heard about Midway, Georgia, and I'm upset about her because she was supposed to remain in Savannah. So either we're gonna annex Midway, Georgia. And also, y'all keep Mayor Claxton, the mayor of Midway, Georgia, in your thoughts and prayers. He lost his daughter. She was killed in Hinesville. And so I spoke with him. But thank you, Joyce Wright. But don't be mad at the journey. We spend so much time being mad at the journey. No, be grateful for the journey. Be grateful for where the journey leads you. Be grateful for the life change in the life-changing journey. Good to see Veronica Brinson, the great attorney out of Macon, Georgia, Bibb County. And so that's what I've really been thinking about. And the great thing about it is that while your journey is going on, your journey continues to evolve no matter how old you are. Your journey continues to provide those opportunities for things to good to see you. Cliff says, is it possible to add roving patrols with downtown with gun-sniffing dogs? The quick answer is yes. The long answer is, if you have the gun-sniffing dog, because Georgia is called constitutional carry, you can't do nothing about it. The dog says he has a gun, but in Georgia, because everybody can have a gun, we really can't ask about the constitutionality. We can't ask about the legality of the gun. So that's been our challenge. I would love to be able to really check on people when they have guns like that. But we have what's called constitutional carry. So they get to carry guns because the Constitution allows them to carry guns. So the fact that the dog has sniffed the gun does not really deal with, the fact they have a gun doesn't really mean anything. And that's part of the problem I have with the constitutional carry law. Tina Ryan. Tina, is it your birthday? I think it's Tina's birthday. And if it is, happy birthday, Tina. And Sylvia Stokes, good to see you. But yeah, I mean, so I want you to think about that this week, because that's what I've really been thinking about this life-changing journey. And life is strange. But you have to also trust, Mike. Well, it's not illegal to have a gun at a bar. Although I would think that you would not, like, you wouldn't drink and drive. I don't think you should drink and carry a gun. But, you know, again, that's been part of my issue with some of our laws. Rashawn Lee, Lindsay Poe, hello, good to see you. You know, your journey will lead you in strange places. Your journey will lead you from places that you want to be to places you need to be. And you don't always like the change in your life-changing journey. Good to see Derek Parker on. And again, I cannot wait to get back to tell you about Dr. Joseph Silver and the life-changing journey that we are engaged in, that is going to have huge implications, hopefully, for us in the city of Savannah and all over the place. But don't be mad at your journey. I believe at the end of the day, we end up where we are to be. We end up where God wants us to be. We have to sometimes be vectored into where we need to be. And so that means that sometimes, hey, Shay, how you doing? Sometimes the headwinds are a little strong because the headwinds are nudging us to where we need to be. Sometimes the headwinds are slowing down our forward speed because we're getting too fast. So sometimes, you know, life does that to us. It slows us down. Or sometimes it will totally knock us in a totally different direction. And we all have had those times where life knocks us off our axis and sends us in a different direction. Sometimes it leads us to different people in different ways. People we thought would be with us at the end of our journey don't make it to the end of our journey. And other people make it to the end of our journey. So, I mean, and I guess, you know, there's an old song that says we're often tossed and driven by the restless sea of time. Somber skies and howling tempests oft succeed the bright sunshine. But in the land of perfect day, when the mists have rolled away, we will understand it better by and by. We will understand it better. We won't understand it now. We may not totally understand it, but we will understand it better than we do now by and by. Right? So that's where I am. Mike, hey Mike, send me if you will send me an inbox, Mike, we'll get AT&T on it for you, okay? So you want AT&T to get power cables up, or you want to get phone cables up? So is it Georgia Power you need, or is it AT&T? Anyway, send it to me. Send it to me. So, I mean, just don't stress out about the journey, because at the end of the day, your journey is getting you to where you need to be. It's getting you where you need to be. And a lot of times we really want to, be upset about that. Reverend Malloy, welcome, and welcome to Savannah. We appreciate you being here, and yes, we certainly will connect, and we'll make sure you get engaged with our great clergy community, to include Bishop Odom is on here, and Reverend Tillman, who's on here. So we have some great men of faith on. I saw Pastor Osborne on as well. But I just remember that song. And the fact was, the song doesn't, Akeem, I'll get to that in a minute. But that last verse I always liked. And I didn't understand it when I was a kid. But it says, temptations, hidden snares, often take us unawares, and our hearts are made to bleed for a thoughtless word or deed. And we wonder why the test, when we try to do our best, we'll understand it better by and by. And so that's what the song says. By and by, when the morning comes and all the saints of God are gathered. Charles Albert Tindley wrote that at a very, very difficult time in his life. And he is a fascinating story as well. But we'll talk more about that. Akeem says, while we're on change, what am I planning after our mayorship? That's the point. That's the point, Akeem. I'm not planning. I'm not planning. Because for me, that's where Elder Charles O'Berry, another great faith leader in our community. The greatest part about it is that now I'm old enough to know. Good to see the great Dr. Bertice Berry on, and she's preaching soon here in Savannah. If you want to hear a life-changing sermon, Dr. Berry throws it down in about 12 minutes, for real. Have you cry, laugh, and shout in 12 minutes, seriously. But I think for me, it's not about planning about what I do after my mayoralship. I've gotten to the point now where I'm smart enough not to plan my journey. The smartest part is, when this assignment is finished, where do you want me to go now? What do you have for me to do next? Because every time, Akeem, that I've planned my journey to the best of my ability and to the best of my knowledge and to the best of my aspiration, it shifted on me. It shifted on me. And so now I understand who the master of the sea is. I trust that the master of the sea will lead me to where it is I need to be when I need to be there. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm old enough and foolish enough, and I don't mean that in a bad way, to know that my next steps are already being formulated for me. I just have to get there. And so I have to make sure that for me right now, I am focused on this moment and where I am. And I'm convinced when I get to that juncture, then I'll be where I need to be in the direction it be made very, very clear for me. So anyway, I've been on for an hour and 6 minutes. But anyway, thank you all so much for joining us. Again, as you go through your life-changing journey, make sure that your life changes during your life-changing journey. It does not make sense to come out of a storm and be the same way you are. There are lessons. There are lessons that you learn in the storm. There are lessons that you learn while you're going through. Make sure you understand what those lessons are. Hey, Ms. Jackson, you get to apply now. If you inbox me, you let me do that. So thank you. Maya Gates has joined us. Wow. Law, you're right. You're right. Hey, Debbie. Now, my great friend Debbie Christensen is on. If you've never eaten at Debbie's feeds me a lot. Debbie's is downtown on Bay Street. It is a great restaurant, and the people down there are even greater. And I eat down there a lot. They feed me quite often. They're really close to City Hall. I've been eating there with them now for 30 years. When they were over on State Street, and then now that they're on Bay Street. But I can't wait to tell you all about the life-changing journey that we're on and how it's going to affect our city moving forward. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Tracy Williams is on. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, Tracy. But yeah, Debbie always has great food on here. But we love you. We love you. We appreciate all of you. Thank you for joining us on Friday night. And you wait. I can't wait. I can't wait because I have to see how this life-changing journey that we're on right now is so phenomenal. You're not going to believe it. So I can't wait till next week to tell you about it. Anyway, God bless you all. Know that we love you. There's nothing you can do about it. And as always, thank you for joining us. Thank you for keeping us in your prayers. And always be Savannah strong. Good night, everybody. And Jada, yes, yes, yes.